Before Fit First Responders, I just wasn't confident in a lot of ways. I remember in high school, I remember trying out for a cross country team, and but my folks were not really that into it. They didn't think it was that big of a deal to be involved in athletics at all, and eventually they told me they thought I should quit because they didn't feel like it was a good time commitment, and so just a lot of things athletically and physically I was not very confident in. Tended a little more towards the overweight side through most of my life. And working as a paramedic, there's just a lot of different ways that I just don't feel like I did my job as well because of my physical shortcomings. I remember getting injured on the job, just a back injury, trying to lift a patient, and just remember getting scared that it would be worse the next time, but not really doing anything about it. And I had been injured just for a week, but knowing a lot of my coworkers getting hurt on the job, that it was something that could happen. And I remember just being exhausted after a 12-hour shift in a lot of ways, and coming home to my family and not really having much left over from my family at home. Sometimes I would, even though I have about a 15-minute drive home, I would pull over after work and fall asleep in my car because I couldn't even make it home all the way because I would just be tired and just didn't feel like I was up for it. I was definitely overweight, had just gradually gained weight from college, and just felt like, I don't know, I guess I just struggled in a lot of ways, not feeling confident at home or as a husband or father. I didn't feel like I was doing as good as I could. I have two beautiful kids that we adopted from Uganda, and they just deserve so much from me, and a lot of times I just would be tired. I remember a lot of times my kids would come jump on me or sit on me or something. I was just kind of laying after work or something like that, and just felt like there was more there that I could have offered in a lot of ways. After the 25-week challenge with Fit First Responders, I feel like a completely different guy. I lost over 50 pounds. I think it's about 53 pounds that I lost. I lost almost 13 inches off my waist measurement, about 9 inches off my hips. I went from 23% body fat to 11% body fat. Just feel like I have a mental toughness that I didn't have before. I had decided at the beginning of the program I wanted to run the 15K at the Tulsa run, which I think still like to do, but decided to step it up in the middle of the program to run a marathon. Never done that before, and so I ended up running a total of 350 miles over the course of 25 weeks, just training and kind of following some different programs in order to do that. I was able to finish my first race, which was a marathon, and that was really exciting for me. Just feel like a completely different man. On the job, I feel like a whole renewed sense of energy. I feel like I'm able to do a good job at helping the patients that I'm there to respond to. I feel like at home I have way more energy. I feel like I'm able to be a better dad and a better husband. Throughout this 25-week challenge, there's been, and as I've trained for this marathon, which I feel like I've gotten the toughness to be able to even do that at Fit First Responders, I feel like there's just been this like extended analogy in my mind of running a marathon and being a good husband and going forward in a marriage and not wimping out, but being somebody who's doing what I'm supposed to do as a man, loving my wife, and being in there for the long haul. And I feel like that whole mindset has changed. That's been a big difference in my marriage. I feel like I've been able to be a good dad for my kids. I feel like I've been able to be a better paramedic at EMSA. And ultimately, as a Christian, I believe that God gave me this body to use it for His glory and to love other people. It's a tool that I'm supposed to use. And I feel like I'm able to do that a lot better now, is to use the tool that God gave me to love others and to put others first. So I had a goal in my mind. For the first time in my life, I ran under a 6-minute mile. I've never been able to do that before. Just hit 5:58 on a treadmill. I think I can probably go faster too, so we'll see. I'm just so thankful for Fit First Responders. I'm thankful for the 25-week challenge. My life has completely changed, and I feel like because of Fit First Responders, I have the mental toughness and the physical stamina to do a good job as a paramedic at EMSA. So thank you, Fit First Responders. I am Nate Boone. I am fit for duty. I am fit for life.